Hello peeps and welcome back to the Age of Engineering. I'm in here in the mining world, working with my bees. I have an industrious bee, but it's currently industrious diligent, so I'm trying to breed it into pure industrious. This bee is currently working on noble, combining with majestic to try and get the imperial bee. I have finally isolated majestic, noble, unweary, and I have a second strain of diligent. I'm not sure which strain of diligent I'm going to keep yet, but I've got those all isolated. And those are pure bees now. So I can just drop this bee in here and those drones will stack, and if I were to automate this, it would keep giving me the same bee every time. So, but that's not what we're going to do this episode. We're not going to mess around with bees this episode. Maybe in a future episode. But right now I'm just trying to get these guys going so I can start getting some stuff from them. That is not what we need to work on. What we need to work on is we need to work on getting some power going here. In order to do that, we are going to start working on getting some diesel going. Now, over here, you might notice that I've got a few new structures here. I finally moved my squeezer, and I also put my vat in here. These are connected with ender fluid conduits and an item conduit here to drop mulch into here. This squeezes out seed oil. This is producing nutrient distillation, as I have materials to do it. And then I'm storing it all in here. These are dynamic tanks from Mechanism. These are fully craftable the moment you have access to steel, because these don't require anything special. They just require steel, buckets to make the dynamic tank parts, and then circuits to make the dynamic valve part. So these tanks are fully craftable the moment you have access to steel, and they hold a shit ton of liquid. You can see this has 98 buckets of seed oil in it, and it's not even 10% full. So, yeah, maximum capacity 1,728 buckets. Yeah, not bad. But, again, that's not what we're into. I am going to note that I've been working on circuits over here. And I finally went through and analyzed all of these circuits. And this is what I got. And I got some good stuff from analyzing these circuits. I figured out why this thing has a battery in here, or why this thing has a power meter, and it's because analyzing circuits sometimes gives you power. Also, quintuple battery. And I went ahead and got up to the energetic tier of jetpack. I told you guys I was going to do that off camera because it was just a grind fest, so that's where I'm currently sitting, and it is armored. So, yeah, I've gotten some good shit from analyzing these circuits. I've gotten some stable circuits. I've got a bunch of these reinforced iron crap. And I got a beacon and a flawless greenhouse. This thing is expensive. Requires the atomic assembly. I can't even make that yet, because it requires iridium reinforced plates. Yeah, this is crazy. But it just gave it to me. For free, basically. So, yeah. I got a flawless greenhouse out of a piece of cobblestone. Can't beat that. I also went ahead and added a second vibrant capacitor bank here in order to get ready for our increase in power. So, I've dug out a room down here that I'm personally pretty happy with. Now, I've got two torches on the wall here because I've got a couple of conduits that are going through here. And if we take a look here, this should look somewhat familiar, because this is actually the cave that my old base was in. Like if I dig through this wall, well, maybe not right there, but yeah, there's a place around here where if I were to dig through it, you guys would recognize exactly where I was at. Give me that back. But we'll get to that in a little bit. The first thing I want to do is I want to start getting the stuff together that I'm going to need to make diesel fuel. That is going to require a couple of different machines, and I should have the materials for most of it. I might have to go grab some stuff, but I think I've got everything I need. The first thing we're going to need is we're going to need a way to get the 2 components necessary to make diesel fuel. That is plant oil, which is processed through the industrial squeezer, seeds, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, or industrial hemp. Industrial hemp gives you the most. These all give you 80. Industrial hemp gives you 120. We also need ethanol. Now note there's 2 different types of ethanol. There's the forestry version and the immersive engineering version. You have to use the immersive engineering version. The forestry version does not work. So for ethanol, we need the industrial fermenter with sugarcane, melons, apples, or potatoes. Now, there's a common factor here. Melons can be used for both, because you can use the melons here, or you can use the melon seeds in the other one. So, I want to start a melon farm. Now, I could do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, one more thing. The greenhouse over here, this is currently producing netherwort for me. This will actually farm netherwort. And holy crap, my CO2 is off the charts. At least I think it'll farm netherwort for me. Did it just grow it? It just grew it. It didn't actually farm it. Well, shit. So, it'll grow it, but it won't actually harvest it. That's kind of a pain in the ass. Oh well. Oh, did it pick it up? It picked it up. What the hell? Whatever. Crates are now decorated for the holidays. That's why it's got the red X's up there. Let's see. I know I've done something else that I wanted to point out, but I can't remember what it is. So let's just get to what we're going to be doing. I want to produce garden cloches. The garden cloche is an immersive engineering tool that requires a farmer from Actual Editions, a lantern, treated wood planks, and glass. The lantern's easy. Iron plates and glowstone. No problem. The farmer is a little bit more annoying. It requires Inori crystal blocks, which is iron, an advanced greenhouse, and empowered canola. The advanced greenhouse is a regular greenhouse with weakened diamond and large tanzanite. Large tanzanite is produced in the algorithm separator. So, what I've done is there's an algorithm separator back here. It's not too terribly expensive to build that thing. It just requires a couple of these stone separators and some power cells. So, I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't feel bad about doing that one off camera. But we need to get to work on these garden cloches because time's a wasted. So, the farmer needs empowered canola. We need 2 empowered canola seeds for each one. For this, we need crystallized canola. I want to start out with 2 cloches and see how that holds up. So, I'm going to need 4 iron casings, 2 advanced greenhouses, which means I need 2 basic greenhouses, which means I need crystallized canola, peat, prune, enriched gold. Oh shit, do I have any peat? I don't think I have peat. That's going to suck, because that takes a while to grow. I have no peat. Shit. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to do that then. So, I need to get some bog earth going. May as well get that rolling. Water buckets? No water buckets. Okay. I can fix that, though. Knew I was forgetting something. Oh well, we can start building the structure for the other stuff, at least. Also, you may have noticed that all of my stuff here is missing. Because I put it all down here. There's my storage scanner. Here's my crates. And here's my drawer system. nice, compact, out of the way. I can still get to it if I need to, but I don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's go ahead and make this bog earth. That gave me 12. And we'll need another bucket of water, because you have to put water near these things. So, just grab some here, and we'll do the water buckets right there, and we'll do that. That will produce bog earth for me, or peat, over time. So I guess let's get to work on the other machines, because we can't do anything until those are done. I could get to work on the canola, I guess. So let's grab some canola seeds. And I'm going to empower... Let's see, I want 2 cloches, so I need to empower 4 of these. And then I'm also going to need 2 more for something else, I think. So we'll get some crystallized. And we'll drop in the crystallized canola in the center. You. And you. That's going to start producing empowered canola very fast. This doesn't require much power at all. So that part's taken care of. And I've also got the 2 crystallized canola for anything else I need. I should still have the prune seeds that I need. I know I have the industrial hemp seeds. I just need the bog earth. So, let's get my actual edition, or my immersive engineering handbook, and see what we're going to need to make the 2 industrial machines. Diesel generator. We'll get to the diesel generator later. Let's see, heavy machines. Tools and simple machine. No, heavy machinery. Here we go. We need the squeezer. So, looks like we're going to need steel scaffolding, fluid pipe, redstone engineering block, some wooden barrels, piston, some steel fence, and some light engineering block. That's not too bad. And what are we going to need for the refinery? Well, we need the fermenter first. So this is the same thing except using sheet metal, it looks like. And cauldrons. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to work on some of this stuff. So we're going to need steel scaffolding first. I've got 4. I'm going to need more than that. Let's go ahead and make a rod press. I'm going to need some more steel rod. Yoink. And drop you in. Nice. Oh, lagged a little bit. Okay, there's that. Let's put the gear press away for now, I guess. I don't think we're going to need it right away. And we'll get ourselves a handful more. Oh, shit. Let's take those out and do that. Yeah, we'll just get a handful more. I don't need any more than that right now. We need engineering blocks. I know we need some light engineering blocks, so I'm going to need iron mechanical components. I have no copper? I have no copper. No copper at all. Got plenty of energetic alloy. Is there any copper in here? No? No copper whatsoever. Shit. Okay, well. Guess it's time for a short mining trip. So I shouldn't need a whole lot of copper to get this done. So, I don't mind doing this trip on camera, I guess. Yeah. Number 3 up. Let's get my backpack. Get my null charms and everything out of there. Let's get this crap out of it and send that home. I don't need any of that. And I don't need the steel scaffolding right now either, so we'll get that stuff out of my inventory. Torches. I do need torches. I have no coal? I have no coal. What the hell? Okay, well, whatever. Hey, copper. And coal. Apparently I need that. And rubies, I'm never gonna turn down rubies. And more copper. Nice. Give me you. I have plenty of tin, so I'm not gonna worry about the tin right now. I'm sure I will run out later. Probably should pick up some iron while I'm out too. So I've used a lot of iron to make steel. And bauxite. We'll take that. I'm going to need that eventually. We'll dig out here and see if we can find one more copper node. There we go. That ought to be enough for now. Well, hi, kitty. I'm going to process these ores through the sag mill. If I walk in the right direction. Put that stuff away. I'm going to process them through the sag mill because the sag mill runs really fast with this particular upgrade, and it gives me a lot more copper with an extra added chance of gold. So this is going to make the best use out of my ore. I'm using dark steel balls to help power supply. Yeah, I went through all of my machine upgrades. That's the other thing I wanted to do. The capacitors, I went through all of them, stuck them in the sag mill, and I labeled what they do in the sag mill. So like this one gives 162 RF a tick and 794K. The one I have in here now is giving 160 RF per tick throughput. So now I can toss my copper in here, and this is going to smelt really fast. Not as fast as the induction smelter, though. But it's going to give me what I need to get started. Let's toss my iron in there too, and we'll toss everything else away for the moment. I'll go through and process some of that later. Okay, so engineering. We need light engineering blocks, which require iron mechanical components. So let's get probably 8 of those. And that will make... Let's get some more of this. Iron? I'm out of iron. I guess it's a good thing I picked up the iron. Powdered nickel, too. Nice. Yeah, damn good thing I picked up the iron. Okay, this is done. I'm gonna go smelt this in the induction smelter. I don't want to wait. I need to do some more mining off camera really bad. Okay, so we'll get 8 light engineering blocks. That should be enough, I think. Because this requires 2. This should require 2. Yeah. I need some redstone engineering blocks. No, not the analyzer. As a matter of fact, let's put that away. Redstone engineering block. Those are real easy. And need more iron. I'm going to need even more iron than what I have. I've just realized. So I need to make cauldrons for this next step. Shit. Okay, well. Yeah, whatever. I have some iron horse armor I can smelt down. And iron axes. And can I burn up the rest? Burn up my iron armor. Like, can I crush this back down and get the stuff back out of it? No. I can crush the iron horse armor. I wonder if I can smelt this. I don't think I can, but that might be enough. I'm going to need 4 cauldrons. So that's going to use most of my iron. Redstone engineering blocks. I've already got those. Fluid pipes. These are iron plates, of which I have 6. Damn it. I've got 3 of each type. These are ore dictionary, so this should work. Yep, there's 8 fluid pipes, which I think is enough. Yep. I need steel fence. Steel fence is steel bars and steel rods. Damn it. There. That got me some steel fence. And I need the wooden barrels. Which are real easy. It's just treated wood shit. Really? Okay. That's fine. I've got creosote. Pain in the ass, but I've got it. This is why I have this in here. Probably should make another batch of it. And yoink, yoink. There we go. That should do it for now. Damn it. Three, four. There we go. Can put those away. Then I need sheet metal. Which is just iron plates. So, 4 bars of iron. And I need my plate mold. Pop. Give me plates. Meanwhile, let's go melt down these axes. I can't melt the axes. Shit. Can I melt these? Nope. Oh well. Looks like it's time for a mining trip. Like a big one. Actually, I know what I have those axes for. I need to make the slice and splice. Which that I might do off camera, I don't know. There's some sheet metal. Okay. So, I need my hammer. I need my steel scaffolding. And what else do we need? Piston. I have no pistons. Figures. No. See, this is why I don't usually use this thing. It is a little weird compared to what you're used to in an AE system. It is cheap, and it's good for early game, but it's just... yeah, whatever. Oh, that was a baby zombie. But yeah, it's good for an early game thing if you don't have access to immersive engineering, but I far prefer AE. Anyway, let's take a look at the engineer manual and see what we need to do. Okay, so the first level is engineering block. Let's get some stuff off of my hotbar and put the stuff we're going to need on here. So we're going to start with an engineering block right there. We're going to do 2 scaffolding, and scaffolding around here, and then fluid pipes right here. Level 2 is an engineering block there, redstone on the front. Yep, and then 4 barrels. So redstone there. Then my 4 wooden barrels right here. Like that. And then what goes on top? Fences and a piston. Fence, fence, fence. Piston. Rotate the piston around. And then, which block do you click on to form this? Oh, there we go. Industrial squeezer. Haha. Nice. Then we're going to set the other one up next to it. Let's see, I left 3 there. So let's leave 3 here. We'll build this one here. This is the fermenter, which is kind of the same thing, except using cauldrons and sheet metal instead. So, 1, you and you. Yeah, I don't need you. Well, I will need you, but do that. Light engineering block, redstone engineering block, and sheet metal, and cauldrons. So, cauldrons there. Sheet metal, oh shit, come here. No. Fuck. Fuck. Give it. And let's get you to form. There we go. Industrial fermenter. Haha. Now, where are the item inputs on these? That part I don't know. Does it take item inputs from the top? Maybe there? Or is it the blue? I think the blue is input and the red is output, isn't it? Or orange is output. Well, there's our power hookups, and that's the important part. Let's go take a look at our bog earth and see if we've got any progress. Oh, I think we might have some bog earth. So I might be able to get the garden cloches going. Take you out. Yes! Haha, we have peat. Go ahead and harvest all of that. And let's get the garden cloches going. So, we need 2 basic greenhouses. Oh shit, I'm gonna need a nori. Well, I have 26, so I think I'm okay with the iron that I've got. Basic greenhouse. Enriched gold, reinforced iron blocks. Oh shit. Okay, I have those. Good. Prune, peat, crystallized canola. Okay, there's my 2. To upgrade those to advanced greenhouses, I need weakened diamonds and large tanzanite, which I've already made the large tanzanite. I just need the weakened diamonds. So, weakened diamonds are scientifically diamond divided by reinforced iron. So we'll need the scientific calculator. We'll need 2 diamonds, 2 reinforced iron. Scientific calculator, diamond divided by iron is weakened diamond. And 1, 2, advanced greenhouses. The garden cloche takes lanterns, which is iron plates and glass panes. I don't think I have any iron plates left, so shit. Four of you. I definitely need to do some mining off camera. So by the time we're all said and done here, I'm like, oh, hi. Well, I guess I didn't need those. I already had iron plates. Missing items. Whatever. Can I just use the plates? Actually, what I can do is I can form the plates into machine blocks. And I can form those back into iron. Do I have... Shit. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to do the garden cloches here, I don't think, because the farmer takes iron casings, and I don't have any iron casings. Which is going to take a lot of iron and carbon plates and steel plates, and yeah, so we're not going to be able to do that this episode. We'll get to that next episode. I've got the 2 basic machines up, so we'll toss all of this stuff in here, and for the rest of this episode, powdered nickel. Let's get that cooking. For the rest of this episode, I'm just going to focus on getting power routed. I have Ender energy conduits here. I've got enhanced energy conduits, and I think I have some vibrant. Yeah, I do. So, we'll convert some of that. Get a little more of this advanced, or the Ender energy conduit. Although I'm not sure. Isn't this just the... Yeah, this is just the enhanced conduit. So. Alright. Let's hook this up to power. I'll come back here and hook this all up to conduit later. Or, yeah, not hook it up to conduit, but... put conduit facades on it is what I meant. Okay, there's my power line. Let's go ahead and light up our life a little bit. Make sure we're not going to potentially run into problems. And you need to run through here, and then come down to connect. There we go. These are now getting power. And this puts an output. There's zombies outside again. Yeah, I'll pretty that up off camera. There's zombies who are hanging out outside here because of my villagers. Don't care about that sword. Or your fancy leather pants. Okay, let's put this stuff away. We can put that extra energy conduit away. I won't need it for now. And I think that's going to be about it for this episode. We got the machine set up. Now I just need a way to produce the melons to feed them. We're going to need a way to break some of the melons down into seeds, which I have an idea for it. Then, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to pump the products out of these into a refinery, which we're going to set up right here. And then finally, that's going to go into diesel engines, which we're going to set up at the front of the room and are going to connect to the power line that comes down through here. So, that's the plan. we'll see how well it pans out once I actually get stuff put together, and once I actually have the necessary material to do it, because I don't. So I'm going to do a crap ton of mining off camera and rebolster my metal supplies, and then we'll come back next episode and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So thank you guys for watching. It's been Night Dagger with Age of Engineering. I'm going to go check on my bees while I'm doing my little outro here. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. If you like the series, make sure you give it a like. And I'll catch you later, peeps. Damn it.